Hey guys, what's up? Bubba's coming at you with another D2 video. Today it's finally time, episode 6 of the class sets. Now we're getting into the good stuff, boys. The best set in the game, the Immortal King set. My favorite set. I like most ladders I'll make like 3 to 4 IK barbs, literally no joke. Like, I freaking love this set. I love playing it. Um, Probably my favorite build in the game is an IK Barbarian. Um, so yeah, let's just get into it, and hopefully you'll see why I like it so much. We'll start off with the stats. 3 to Barbarian skill levels, attack rating, life, all res, magic damage reduction. Simple yet effective. Now the first set piece we got here is the Immortal King's Stone Crusher. It's a Ogre Maul base. We got attack speed, it comes with 40. We have enhanced damage, attack damage, or 200% damage to demons, 250 to undead, and 40 crushing blow. Really nice that it adds that crushing blow. The only downside to this set is it uses a ton of pieces, so we can't really get any more crushing blow very easily. So we're pretty much stuck with that 40%. Now you could go burr runes to get more in the weapon, but the problem is the IK Maul relies on attack speed for our Whirlwind. Whirlwind only cares about your weapon's attack speed, so you can't just put 15 attack speed jewels elsewhere and be good. You have to put your attack speed in the weapon, which is why we choose to wear 2 shale runes. And I'm pretty sure that, I haven't tried to look it up, but I'm pretty sure back in the day, I've done the math, and it's better just to go with the max frames on your Whirlwind, because you're hitting a lot more often, which means you get a lot more chance to get that even 40% crushing blow than if you would put burr runes or something in this. Plus it just feels bad. Whirlwind feels bad if you don't have good attack speed. So that's why we go 2 shale runes. That gets us our max frames on our Whirlwind just to make it feel good. This weapon's also good for other classes. There's builds where druids will use a couple of the pieces. They'll go gloves, belt, boots, and weapon to make a bear. So yeah, this weapon's pretty decent as far as weapons go. Next we have the helmet, Immortal King's Will, Avenger Guard. 2 to War Cries, some defense, extra gold, and magic find, and the beloved light radius, best stat in the game. And it has 2 sockets, so you can put whatever you want in this. I put ists. I would not waste ist runes on this, to be honest. You could just put flawless topazes, but when you can do whatever, might as well get the extra 2 magic find that you can get out of ist runes. But yeah, I would just put flawless topazes in it. Now if you're playing hardcore, which IK set's a very good set to play on hardcore with, you can put 2 fall runes in it. That fall runes will give you strength, and since the helmet's a pretty low strength requirement, it can help you put on the rest of the set, because the rest of the set takes a lot of strength. So that's something that you can do, is put a couple fall runes in there in hardcore. But even then, you don't need that much life on this build. Even in hardcore, flawless topazes will do just fine for you. You have to really mess up to die on this build. So that being said, I'll probably die just because I said that. So anyway, like I said, the helmet itself is super good for Barb because it gives +2 to War Cries. So even early game, you get this, you pop it on, you can put whatever you want in the sockets. You get some magic find, +2 to war cries is nice. So yeah, really good helm as a Barb. Next we'll go to the chest. Immortal King Soul Cage, Sacred Armor. Um, this is one of the hardest pieces to find because obviously Sacred Armor um, gives us chance to cast Enchant, which is super good. Gives us a little extra attack rating. +2 to combat skills, 400 defense, poison res, 25 magic find because I have it socketed as well with the Ist rune. You can, as I said, socket it with whatever you want. But I just like all the magic find I can get. Just put a topaz in it. You get 24% magic find instead of 25%. It's really not worth the 1% magic find to waste the Ist rune unless you just got nothing else. Or I guess unless you have way too many Ist runes laying around. So we'll move on now. I do want to say, if you are trying to get this armor, farm pits. That's usually where I find either pits or bale. But pits is where I usually find a lot of my IK chest pieces. Do a couple thousand runs of pits, and chances are you'll probably get this chest piece if you have decent magic finds. So, yeah. Next, we'll go to the Immortal King's Pillar War Boots. Faster run walk, attack rating, defense, life. Pretty plain Jane boots, but they're pretty good. All the stats we would want on a Barb. These boots are good for Barb in general, especially when you pair it with some other stuff. And I'll get into the set bonus stats in a minute. I want to go over those all at once in this video. So next we go to Immortal King's Detail War Belt. 36 defense, 25 strength, lightning res, fire res. Overall, decent belt, has resists, which is really nice. Good early on because it does give you some strength and stuff, so it'll let you wear some, higher strength pieces. Pretty nice belt overall. Not the best, but like a lot of these pieces are easy to get, so it's nice to put on a couple pieces if you can get them earlier, like boots, belt, gloves, helm. If you get them if you get them early on, it's nice to just throw on your Barb. Next we have Immortal King's Forge War Gauntlets. Has a chance to cast Charge Bolt because why not? 65 defense, strength, and dex. I mean, not bad. You put on the belt, which gives 25 strength, and then that lets you pop these on and you get more strength, more dex. Why not? Alright, let's go over the green text because we have some nice stuff here. On our weapon, we get added magic damage, poison damage, cold damage, lightning damage, fire damage. I know it doesn't look like much, but it does actually help you do a little bit of non-physical damage, which helps a lot with immunes. A lot of times you can take out immunes, not the best, but easy enough to where it doesn't matter too much, right? Obviously we have a Merc to help out with that, we'll get on that later, but adding some nice damage here that's not physical really helps with this build, and the enchant helps out a little bit as well. Then for the armor, we're getting enhanced defense, lightning res, fire res, cold res, and faster hit recovery. Just really nice stats. Getting resist on Barb is already super easy, so having this extra resist just makes it to where you can basically equip this and just instantly have max res on a barbarian. So you don't need torch, any other charms, nothing. It's just bam, I have max res. Then for the boots, we get half freeze duration, defense, another +2 to combat skills, and magic find 25%. So you put this with some pieces, makes it pretty nice getting that extra magic find as well, especially early game. Then on the belt, we've got 2 to masteries, damage reduced by 20, 100% enhanced defense, 25 faster hit recovery, and more defense. Then on our gloves, we get a little bit of freeze target, we get mana steal, life steal, defense, and attack speed. Which, yeah, again, that attack speed doesn't really matter for us because it only goes off our weapon. But pretty good stats. Like all the stats on this set are like exactly what we would want. Like whoever made this set was like, yeah, we're making this set with like all the stats we want. That's why I love this set so much. There's really not much wasted as far as stats go on this. It feels like this set was like super thought out. Obviously, whoever came up with this set loves Barbarian as much as I do. But yeah. So let's go into... We don't have very many pieces left that we could wear with IK set. That's the one downside to the set, is it has all the pieces. So, you know, it would be nice if we could pop on like Gore Riders or something to get some extra crushing blow, or maybe some gloves that give us extra crushing blow or something, but whatever. For the amulet, I like to wear High Lord's Wrath. Comes with all skills. Again, the attack speed doesn't matter. Adds a little bit more lightning damage, deadly strike, lightning res. Yeah, really about the best amulet you can get for this set. The deadly strike is just amazing to help out with damage. Then for rings, I go Ravenfrost. Obviously, we want cannot be frozen. Plus, this has some added cold damage, some attack rating, and dexterity, which is never bad things to put on Barbs. And some cold absorb and mana. Then for the other ring, I like rocking Bolcathos, just because it sounds barbarian-like. And it's pretty nice, gives us some little added life steal, plus to all skills, plus to life, plus to stamina. Why not? Now, you can use Angelic Ring and Ami, although I would try to get a Ravenfrost as soon as possible, because that's just going to help you out tremendously to not be frozen. But you could take off the High Lords and the Bolcathos and wear the Angelic Ring and Ami. Also, this is a build, I should have put some of the rings on, but I do like carrying other rings with me because they're nice to swap out the BK ring with like a Wisp or Carrion. You know, getting some of those stats when you need them is really nice. Like one of the best ones is Slain Monsters Rest in Peace. That's great for farming Nithalak. And with this build, this IK set, you can farm like whatever you want. You can even kill Declone with this build. So, really good build. Let's get into our stats. Tons of strength. This is what I was talking about in hardcore. If you put 2 foul runes in, you can lower the strength, which increases your vitality. But, like, we're okay on vitality, as you can see. Dex, enough to wear your gear. And everything else into vitality. And I forgot switch. For the switch, I have on 2 Hodos, but you can use +3 Barb weapons, and to get those, you can either come up here to Mala, and you basically just look through these. Of course, I'm not going to get lucky. This takes forever, by the way, to farm these. But you just come here, and you'll see a weapon that'll have like +3 to War Cries. Whenever you find a +3 to War Cries weapon, you just buy it, you put that on. Or you can also go to Anya, way down here, and if you have your portal,
what are your needs?
You can actually use the portal to just go in and out and keep farming Anya. And you're just looking through here. You can see this one has +2 to combat skills. It would basically have +3 to War Cries. And it takes a while to shop these, I'm not gonna lie, but I do it every ladder. I shop a ton of them. I really like, sorry this video is taking forever, but this is literally my favorite like build. I actually like using the glaives because I think they look the coolest, although the spears aren't bad, they just require a little more dex. So be careful with that. But yeah, I love the glaives, they look amazing. But you can get, and this is why I like coming to Mala, because Mala just has more options. You can use these knives, you can find them, or you can find the axes, which sometimes on some characters, I know it sounds dumb to people, but sometimes you just want to look different, so you'll use like the axes as your +3 to Warcry weapons, and it really takes a long time to find specific ones. That one has Fool's Mod. But yeah. So yeah, spend hours sitting here looking for +3 Warcry weapons. You can use that over Hodo. It basically does the same thing, just gives you +6 to Warcries. Now, if you want to be really try hard, you can use, and I wish I would have put one on this character just to show you guys, you can use a call to arms. So call to arms will give you plus to battle orders, and it'll give you +1 to all skills. The thing I hate about doing that though is that's really if you're specifically going for battle orders. Now you can only get a maximum of +4 battle orders from a call to arms. So you can have +3 to battle orders will be the max, and then call to arms gives you an extra point if that makes sense for a total of 4, but you can only do that once. So a lot of times I'll use like a Heart of the Oak, and I'll use a call to arms flail just to get that extra 1 point into battle orders. But for this build, I feel it's better to increase all your war cries, not just battle orders, because there are some other war cries that are really nice. But that's up to you. If you're going for just as much battle orders as you can on your Barb, you can use a Hodo and a call to arms, or you can use 2 Hodos, or you can just use +3 Warcry weapons. I hope that makes sense. It's a lot of rambling, but I just want to make sure to get all the information I can out there. Alright, let's get into my inventory. Torch and Annie, don't really need them. A matter of fact, if you plan on doing declone, throw the Annie out so you can carry one, obviously, or have somebody mule one for you, either way. Then we have a Geeds just for some more magic find. This is a great set to magic find on. And then plus the war cries just to boost our war cries even more. And then some magic find charms. You don't need all res. These are just what I had. You can get like just plain magic find charms is plenty. Because again, with this set, we're maxed on like all res anyway, so you really don't need the all res. But yeah, that's it for our setup. We'll go over to the Merc, because I forgot to show the Merc. I'm using a Reaper's Toll. It's best if you can get this ethereal for more damage, but Reaper's Toll is amazing. I've got an Amrune in it just for some more lifesteal for our Merc, and I've got a Treachery. This will cast Fade, giving a lot of damage reduction, and you can see it'll pump up our resistances on our Merc. Plus it has insane attack speed. This Merc just goes ham. It casts Decrepify, which helps take off physical resist as well. And then we put on a G-Face with a 15 attack speed, 40 enhanced damage jewel. And that's got Crushing Blow, Deadly Strike on it as well. Like this Merc, this is what I and other people call a full damage Merc. This Merc is just made to do as much damage as possible on its own. And to be honest, this Merc can kill like anything in the game by itself. A matter of fact, this character, if you want to kill Declone, this character is very needed. Because once you get Declone down to just like a little sliver of health, this guy basically finishes off Declone for you because your Crushing Blow and stuff no longer works. So basically you stand there and let your Merc finish off Declone. And if you want to fight Declone, you need to have as many full Rejuve potions as possible just so you can keep spamming your Merc. Because his health will drop down, you need to give him a full potion. His health will drop down again, you give him another full potion. So keeping your Merc alive in a Declone fight is super important on this build. But it can be done. Yeah, anyway, you can see we already went over the stats. We've got max res. Now for the skill tree, we've got everything pumped into Whirlwind. We have 1 point into Berserk. For combat masteries, we're going Mace Mastery. 1 point into everything. This right here, by the way, is like, it's just the way to play a Barb. If you're going swords, you put everything into Sword Mastery, 1 point into each of these. If you're going axes and so on, we're going Mace, so we pump up Mace Mastery, 1 point into each of these. And these just help us increase stamina, increase speed, gives us faster run walk speed. Iron Skin gives us more damage reduction, and natural resistance. This is what helps us cap our resist on Barb without much to worry about. Now, for war cries, I put max battle orders, max shout, and this is one reason why I like the Hodo setup, because I get more points in the shout instead of just pumping up battle orders. Shout is actually really good for extra defense, plus it helps your party out as well, so really good. Battle order, shout. And then we've got find item. This is what makes this build pretty nice. Just enough points in the find item to get the 50% chance. In my opinion, that's enough. When I play like a Berserk Barb or something, I usually try to pump find item as much as I can. But on this Barb, I just don't think it's worth it to try to get like the 55, 56% that you can get. I like just saying 50%'s good enough. Yeah, that just helps. Hork, people call it Hork. You hork the body of stuff after you kill it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Max and Whirlwind. We have Berserk. We can switch to Berserk if we do find Fizz immune that's hard to kill. We can swap to Berserk, pound him down, and we're good to go. Berserk, if you don't know, does magic damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go kill something with our big bad Barb. Oh, also, I'll show you guys how Whirlwind works a little bit. So I put on my swamp, cast my stuff up. You can see now we have insane life. Freaking amazing. So with Whirlwind, you don't want to do this, right? Like, that's not how you want to Whirlwind. You want to Whirlwind in what they call a triangle, or tri-wind. So you want to kind of click to the top, to the bottom, to the bottom, to the top. So you basically find the dude, and of course we're just going to like murder all these guys. But instead of doing big hefty whirlwinds like this, you know, you want to keep it small. Small whirlwinds. Especially on bosses, you'll do way more damage. Alright, let's go kill some Frigid Highlands. Again, sorry for the long video, but this is like my favorite build in the game, so yeah. And you want to try as well, you can hold down shift, is another little secret. Shift is basically attack in place, and this will keep you from locking on the targets. What you don't want to do is accidentally lock a target and then like whirlwind forever. So if you hold shift, it just helps so you don't you don't get target locked. Let's go down here and kill Shanky Boy. Oh, I didn't one whirlwind that, bro. Now you gotta watch doing stuff like I just did where I went ham, because you can just die if you do a big long whirlwind like that. But yeah, super amazing. Freaking love this build, man. Like, this is my favorite character. Like I said, with this build, you can farm anything. You can go do pits. You can go do ancient tunnels. You can go kill Bale. You can go kill Mephisto. You can go kill Endario. I like to key farm on this, so I'll go kill. I'll go kill Countess. I'll go to Act 2, Arcane Sanctuary. I'll go kill the Summoner, and then sometimes I go kill Duriel as well. And it takes forever, right? Because I don't have teleport, we're just running. But you can see the Barb runs pretty dang fast. But yeah. And don't forget, like I did, I forgot the Hork corpses. It's probably too late on these guys. But you can Hork corpses if you want to. Let's go do Trav. Trav is one of my favorite places to farm with this. So we're going to be at a little loss because we don't have teleports, but one of the good ways is to just jump down. That way your Merc is right here. And we can just take down the Travical. And you can see that helps us not be frozen. The Merc's going to die. The Merc did die. So that's the downside. You get so many of those Hydras and your Merc will just get wrecked. We actually, if you just heard there, we just got our enchant prop finally. Got a ball, flawless diamond. And then we can go Hork. Ah.
I can't carry anymore.
Any more bodies? We'll get these down here. And you can see that's what's great about this build is being able to Hork bodies, because we just got like not quite double the stuff, but double the chance of getting items. So yeah. And getting gold, as you can see, is nice in case your Merc does die. Come farm Trav, and we'll res our mercenary back up. This mercenary doesn't die much,
I'm surprised
but
you made it back.
I don't care what type of mercenary you get. There's certain times where it can die. There, he probably didn't have his fade proc up, so his resist were super low. And yeah, there was just way too many Hydras out from Trav, so it ended up killing him. I should have got out and then got him healed up and went back in, but it doesn't matter. I've got way too much gold anyway. And here is a great place. You can say, I don't need teleport, because I'm a Barb. Whew. Unless you do like me and click off screen. Let's go. Who needs teleport when you have Barbarian? Am I right? Sorry, I'm just playing this build way too much. I love IK Barb. Let's go, boys. Get out of my way. We got a Chaos Sanctuary to get to. Out of my way. We don't want none of y'all. Just have to be careful for mana burn. That's one of the things that will kill you. I do recommend keeping some full rejuves on hand. I don't have any on me. But it really helps if you happen to whirlwind into attack with mana burn. You can take mana burn without being careful, but you have to do longer whirlwinds to ensure that you get your mana back. And you can see this is a stone skin, and this is why I came to Chaos, to show you with our Merc, we can take him out just fine. But you can switch and just smack him in the face with your berserk. But you don't need it. And you can see our lifesteal. Merc didn't get much lifesteal. And yeah, again, I'm just going to keep going because I love this build so much. There shouldn't be anything else left. So if you've watched this long through my shenanigans, I appreciate it. If you want to keep watching, I may just go and kill Diablo. Because again, I love this build. I love playing this build. So yeah, like I said, be careful. Don't get name locked. Be careful of mana burn. Mana burn characters are death. You don't want to whirlwind into the middle of a pack and then get mana burned and you can't whirlwind out. That's a bad time for everybody. But yeah, if you just be careful and know what will kill you, you should have a fine time with this. Definitely carry a ton of full rejuve and be super careful if you're playing hardcore. But again, this is a great character to play hardcore on. I just wouldn't recommend going super ham like I am right now. Like, be a little more careful with your whirlwinds if you're going to play this build. Ooh, there's a Grand Charm. I'll take that, baby. Grand Charm. My Merc does not have his fade yet. That's the worst part is, like, once your Merc gets fade, like, he'll be a freaking beast. But when he doesn't have fade, I'll try to see if I can let him get attacked a little bit here. What I got going on, like, I'm getting just like tons of pop-ups on my desktop here all of a sudden. Notepad and Dropbox. Okay. I'm going in. I'm doing it live. Let's go. Saving my body. I'm not gonna die to Dropbox. Dropbox ain't gonna kill me. Ah, again? Stop it. I am just, oh my god. This thing right now is killing me. We're making this. We're making this, guys. We are making this. Ah! I'm not giving up this easily. Not on my IK Barb.
I can't.
Let's go, baby. I got this. I got this. We're doing this live. Doing it live, boys. Doing it live. Woo! Don't burn spirit me. Don't decrepify me. Oh yeah. Saving your body 101. Right here. Barb edition. Ah! Where's my Merc? Get him, Merc. Get him. Ah, almost. Haha! You will rule the day. Alright, I need to go get potions, guys. Alright. We got this. We got this. Oh yeah, now he gets fade. What a great time. Great time to get fade. Alright, let's go, boys. Yeah, you thought you had me? You don't have me. Get him, boys. Get him. I will just smack you down with auto attack. That's how much I hate you. You know what? That's right. I will hork all your bodies. Hork them all. That's what you get. Did I get anything good? Bone visage. Oh, there's an altar piece. Jagged star. I don't need any more jagged stars, but why not? Ooh, 3 socket. Not bad. Not bad. I don't really need it, but whatever. Oh, some attack rating gold find. Alright, little distraction there. Let's continue. So yeah, you can see stuff can get dangerous, especially when Dropbox decides that it wants updates and stuff and just like totally tabs you out of your game. You can easily die that way, so be careful. I actually have my keyboard actually has a thing that I can put it into like a game mode. I'm sorry, I want to see how many sockets are on this Naga. 4 socket, too bad. Yeah, I have this thing on my keyboard where I can put it in like gaming mode, and not only does that help it in case I hit the Windows key, but it also stops all pop-ups from popping up on my screen. And I really should just have that on all the time. Cause yeah, Notepad popped up for some reason, and freaking Dropbox. So, and the worst part is I don't even use Dropbox. I use it for work, but like this isn't my work computer, so I don't know why that pops up. But whatever. This is a super long video. I hope you guys enjoy some of this craziness. If anybody is watching this far, I don't care. Like, I will make a 4-hour video of me just playing IK stuff. Like, freaking love it. Ooh, another jewel. Gonna pick that bad boy up. So yeah, not the fastest build in the game, but it gets the job done. Whirlwind, whirlwind. I can't wait to see this in D2R, man. It's gonna be so good. So good in D2R. Legendary mount. Let's do some horking just because. Horky, horky, horky.
I am overburdened.
Any more? Nope. Alright. Ooh, a legendary mallet? How many sockets? How many? 1 socket. Ugh. Did I miss a seal? I didn't miss a seal, did I? Oh, we didn't do Lord Seuss, did we? That's right, I forgot. Where you at, mercenary? Come on. Get over here so I can bow you. Alright, fine. The mercenary doesn't get bowed. He's gonna get clapped by Lord Seuss here in a minute. Nothing good.
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh, a point guard. Look at that. Was that there before? I'll have to check the video. I don't know. I didn't pay attention if that was there before or not. Come on, Merc. Get it. Alright, and this is a point where we don't do much. We just let it go. Oh! Speaking of the devil.
I can't.
8 to Dex. Anybody need an extra set of IK boots? So yeah, that's how you farm the IK set. Is just get the IK set. And then yeah, go farm Diablo. Gavel of Pain though. Not too shabby. Yeah. And that's how you play the Barb. I'm sorry, I just can't let those... I can't let those boots lay there. I can't do it. Can't do it, I gotta take them with me. Got to take them with me. If only we could Hork Diablo. Hork Diablo. Whatever. Alright, well, this video, I don't know how long it is. Stupid long. But whatever, this is my favorite, literally favorite thing to play in the game. So, there it is. Thank you guys. If you've watched this far, why not hit the subscribe and like? And I will see you guys in the next video.